Hi. Okay. I've made Kerry and Tia mods. Can you see me? Right, I've got my phone so I can see comments, and I've got my picture. This is what we're doing. Hi, Sylvia. Did I turn? There you are. Right. Hi, Missa. Right, so I honestly don't even. I'm nervous. Okay. Like, I only ever jump onto other people's lives. You're a spammer, Tia. Okay, so does anybody have any questions for me while we're here? Because yeah, I'm just gonna bash my brows on real quick because I've just been watching Dancing on Ice with my little boy, literally just laid in bed. So I'm a bit of a mess. I am silly because when I can do like my normal videos, I can like edit stuff out, and like then I can kind of like just forget about it, where when it's like this, it's live. So like my comfort blankets took away, kind of. Also, I get to like edit myself and not be a complete weirdo. Hi, see, I never know how to say your name, but there's a girl that's just jumped in that's been one of my followers on Instagram for the longest time, and she's the nicest girl. She's so supportive, and as soon as I like put out there that I'd done my YouTube, she was like instantly like on here supporting me, which I love. You don't really get that much, do you? Like it's so good. She's always commenting on my posts, on my pictures, in my videos, everything. And that just honestly makes such difference. My brows are so chunky, it's unreal. I don't know if my pink honey's going bad. Hi, Eve. Oh, thank you, Tia. Yeah, I was saying to Kerry earlier that I have like a feeling that nobody's gonna bother coming on. You just never know, do you? What is on this? Like, it is so nerve-wracking. Right, P. Louise base, because... Oh, thank you. Honestly, like, I spend so long doing looks, and of course, oh, thank you, Tia. Like, I've done so much training and stuff that I know what I'm doing, and obviously, like, it's my job and stuff, but it's still nerve-wracking trying to, like, be live and do it in front of people. Like, these people that do, like, masterclasses and stuff, I will never go. You want a spanner? I'm coming for you, Missa. Where are you? There you are, Missa. I'm sorry, Missa. I didn't even think to add you. I am 6 away from hitting 700 subscribers, and Kerry and Eve are very confident that I'm going to hit 700 this week. So I'm hoping that I'll hit 700 in this live. Like, if I can get that, like, that'd be insane, wouldn't it? You are a spanner misser. You are. My Alexa's kicking up. Oh, they need redoing. Where's my camera? They need redoing because I had like tiny little dots on the ends of my fingers that have, there we are, that have like pretty much completely disappeared. And on this hand, I had the Nirvana smiley face here and it said her. That's like completely gone now. It don't last on the palms of your hands at all. It's really upsetting. I know, Miss Sarah. I was looking on Google a few weeks ago because I had a video hit 149,000 views, which is insane. It was a short, so it literally went from nothing to 149,000 overnight. Like, I was literally asleep when it happened, and I made the really bad mistake of going on Google and having a look at like football stadiums that hold that much, like that amount of people, and I scared myself. It's so many people. Like, it's like half of the entire city that I live in. Yeah, you've done so well, Sylvia. Like, but yeah, I was looking on Google at like football stadiums and stuff that hold like 149,000 people, and I was just amazed. Like, you know, it's a lot, but then when you see it like that, it's terrifying. Oh, thank you, Eve. To be honest, Mister, I think, I don't know. I think it's mainly because of what I do. Like, I've done like makeup lessons and stuff for so long, like on clients and stuff, that I'm used to like public speaking, and like I did public speaking at school and stuff, and I've always been like a gobby cow. Honestly, I've always been like really like out there, and when it comes to like filming my videos, I forget that I'm filming. Like, I'm just like talking to myself, because I do that anyway. I'll be like washing my pots and I'll be like talking to myself, so I just completely forget. But then like this, I'm very conscious of myself. Hi, Kim. Lucy, do it. Honestly, do it. Are you drinking again, Missa? Oh my gosh, you drink on every single live. Every single live I've ever seen you on. You either get drunk and do your makeup, get drunk and just watch everybody else, or you get drunk, you do your makeup, and then wipe it off before anybody's even finished. Honestly, Lucy, is such a confidence builder. You have to. How do you have to? You're so like good and you're so talented. It's amazing that you are more comfortable like doing lives and stuff. Hi, Elena, you're out and about. I get it. What time is it in LA? It's got to be like early afternoon, hasn't it? Right, let's look at this look. My Alexa on my tablet, which is below me, is going mental. Yeah, I think they're a lot like more relaxed with their everything, aren't they? So I can see why she'd be like out and about. Right, so this is, where's my camera? This is the look, which is pretty similar to one I did yesterday. So I'm hoping I'm like zoomed in enough for you all. If not, I can try and move it. Try and move my camera a little bit. I'm using the, what is this? Carnival 3. So I'm going in with this. And I'm starting off with Blackberry. I like to start off with my darks and like work up into my lights. Does anybody have any like random questions for me so that I can just like answer them? Because I was talking to Kerry and she was saying that she would love to see like more Amy in my Amy videos. Blackberry is awesome, isn't it? I love it. Closer would be good. Right, hold on then. I've got to try and figure out how to move you closer. Because I've got like a little table in front of me. Better? Hi, Meg. Blackberry is probably like one of my favourite shades. I wore this the other day and I put Blackberry with like a really hazy, like a really big fluffy brush, and then I took it on like a flat brush and did like a smoky liner, and it was stunning. Hi Teresa, I am good. How are you? I was just watching one of your videos this morning. The Fire and Ice, I think it's called. I am 29. I'm from Hull, and cereal is just in fact soup. I don't eat cereal. Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it, really? I've never thought of it as a strict one. Yeah, I guess it is kind of just soup. Soup for the morning. My sister-in-law eats ham sandwiches for her breakfast instead of cereal and stuff, which is really odd. How did I get into makeup? I got into makeup because from the age of 10 I had cystic acne, which let me tell you is the worst kind of acne. It was awful. So I had cystic acne from about the age of 10. I'd been to the doctors, I'd been put on creams, medication, and face washes and everything, and nothing worked. And they couldn't figure out why I had cystic acne. Now, like later on down the line, I found out I had cystic acne because of my hormones. I've got polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've got underactive thyroid, which honestly, like, just having been told that helped so much. But because I had cystic acne, I got bullied for having really bad acne, and kids are evil. Like, let's face it, kids are evil. And it was just a case of I wanted to figure out how to cover acne. I thought I figured it out for the longest time, and it was the worst like cover up of acne you will probably ever see. Like, it was absolutely awful, but you know, I was like 10, so, and it was pretty bad from like 10 to about 16. It was shocking. It was so bad. And then I first off I wanted to be a lawyer, and I bottled it, and I decided I wanted to go into beauty therapy. So I went to college, I did a beauty therapy course, and that is when, like, I already loved makeup before I started it, but once I started doing my beauty therapy course, oh my gosh, that love of makeup just blossomed and it became something completely different. I ended up doing like stage and makeup courses, SFX courses, all that sort of thing, and I really just I fell in love with it like so much. And like I already loved makeup in general, but it gave me like a different understanding and appreciation for makeup. Like I could see just how much it can transform you. I did a few different courses. I did start to get my own business, but I was conned out of a lot of money. So I ended up just being like a mobile makeup artist and beauty therapist, which I mean, it could have been worse. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. And this was when I started that when I was 18. I'm 29 now, and it just got more and more like this is what I wanted to do. I worked on not only like weekend clients, you know, like the girls for a weekend are going out on a night out, but I did some shoots, I did some like models, and I did like theatre makeup. So I did a show they was doing, what was they doing? It was Oliver Twist. So I did the makeup for a bunch of the actors doing a local production of Oliver Twist and that sort of thing. And I just kind of built up from there. Hi everyone. Yeah, and it kind of slowly became my thing. When I got pregnant 8 years ago now, I actually stopped doing everything because I was very big. Like I was massively pregnant. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't stop talking about makeup in everyday life. But yeah, what was I saying? I was massively pregnant, and it was a struggle to kind of lean over people and like do their makeup. And like I do massage therapy as well, like I'm a trained massage therapist, so that was a struggle on a very heavily pregnant lady. And then I didn't work until my son was 2, and I started to put my toe back into it. Started taking clients on again, and it was hard, I'll be honest. It was so hard to get back into everything. After that, I ended up getting a job at Burger King, and I've been there ever since, and I kind of do Burger King and makeup clients. I work the two around each other and around my little boy and my husband, because I'm old and I've got a husband. Which I think a lot of people are like weirded out by the fact that I have a husband, and I've been with my husband since I was 16 when we met, and it wasn't until I was 21 we got married. We've been together ever since. So yeah, we're like this little old married couple that, yeah, we're in our little bubble, I guess. Meat free. Right, next question. Missy, you have some really random questions. I love it. So there's my backstory, because like that went off on a tangent, didn't it? You're good with that, Sylvia. Honestly, you don't need a husband. Like, what brand do I hate? Collection. I hate collection makeup. Like, I've never found like a collection product that just works for me. I've always struggled with collection. And Makeup Revolution is getting there for me, honestly. Like, it's getting there, just because they keep stealing everybody else's ideas, and like it's fishy. Like, it's so fishy. Like, be original. I used to love their products, but the only good eyeshadow palettes they come out with are the collections, and like the face palettes, not face palettes, like the face products. The rest's like really iffy for me. Hate that was gross on me. Is that collection? I might actually have those, Missa. I think I've got the Glam collection, but I didn't realise that there was collection. Sorry. Yeah, I hate that concealer, Meg. That concealer just does not work on me. I don't know what it is. Favourite brand ever? Probably P. Louise. Like, I love P. Louise stuff. I don't really care for her as a person. Like, she as a person isn't like a thing for me, but her products really do go there for me. Like, I really do enjoy her products. I know Mrs. not the biggest fan, but like her Kerry, I know, I'm obsessed. And I think everybody that watches like my videos on the regular knows how obsessed I am. Like, her shadows are amazing quality. Her crisp finishes are amazing products. I've just got the full lip base collection. I love it all. I know you don't like P. Louise, Missa, and I just can't get my head around the fact that you don't like P. Louise, because like in my head that is like the perfect brand for you. Like, she is such a Missa kind of brand. It baffles me. I love P. Louise stuff. Well, Limelight is coming back. It was supposed to have already come back, but there was delays due to COVID. So be on the lookout for that. That won't be too far off now. It was supposed to come out on the 20th, and then yeah, COVID kind of got pushed back for it. I think it was in like producing it. The Worldy collection, it was so, I need to get that palette. I haven't got that palette because it keeps selling out. Kerry, you've got to jump in your car and come, haven't you? Although I was gonna say you don't have my address, but you could easily get my address, which is kind of scary. Kerry was in Scotland with me, so and my house was robbed. Is that what it's gonna be? This is my bad eye. I'm so bad at this eye. I know. What was your issue with Worldy? Oh, you do have my address, Miss Sarah, because you sent the email out. Oh, I just remembered that. You sent the email out asking for everyone's address. Ooh, dodgy. Where's my brush? I've got so many dirty brushes. I heard that, Missa. I can hear that from Scotland. Is it bad that I want to get one of my really bright pigments out to finish this off? Because I don't have a yellow in this palette. And I've got, where is it? I have this, which is like bright yellow. Is my camera even picking it up? Bright yellow. I might use that. Yeah, I can see you doing that, Missa. What PicsArt do you want me to get out, Kerry? Because I have so much of it that I could very easily. Limelight. Right, I will get Limelight out, I promise. I will get it out. Might, because this has blue, pink and purple. I've kind of gone off on a tangent and kind of done my version of this. I didn't realise. I might, instead of using the blue, pink, purple, use Limelight for the cut crease. If that's cool with everyone. It's kind of cheated, aren't I? It's so weird doing both eyes at once. I usually do like one eye and then come back and do the other. I'm going in with my big this. Okay. I'll get gems. I don't know where I'll put the gems, but I'll get the gems. This is the what's this called? Prescription Cosmetics Neon Loose Pigment. They are ridiculous. I'm going in with like the tiniest amount just to like get the edge of this. Like I'm not even getting, I'm literally just going into the lid. Gems, I'm surprised she's not like shouting gems. Thank you, Meg. Honestly, Sylvia, I think that's all I do anyway. I'll sit down with like a look in mind and then I'll end up just completely going against it. I'm just doing whatever I fancy anyway. I'm like the worst person for it. The rose one, you're not allowed to leave, Mister. I'll come to Scotland. I'll get my little boy out of bed just to come to Scotland. If you leave this live, you're not allowed. It's like having a celebrity on your live. Which rose colour PicsArt base? I think I have all the bases. I think. Yeah, we should. We should totally get that t-shirt. We should all like put in together and just like have it like be a brand. That and fannying around. Like that should be on t-shirts. And I'm kind of disappointed in you, Missa, that you've not already put fannying around on some sort of merch, because like that is epic. I'll be your excuse any day. Kerry, I already have my nipples pierced. I don't need the gems on them. I've got them pierced. I would show you if it didn't mean I'd get in trouble with the YouTube gods. Do you? I've not seen that. I need to see this. I'm expecting as soon as I come off this live to have like that t-shirt in my face. I want it, and I want it now. Where's this merch? I have not come across this merch. I'm kind of upset that I don't know about this merch. Hey Lou! I'm actually really disappointed that I don't know about this. Does anybody else spend an absolute lifetime just blending? Honestly. I feel like I spend more time just blending than I do anything else. Like editing my videos, I'm like 2 hours in and still blending eyeshadows. As soon as I see my name at the end of Mrs. videos, I'm like, hey, that's me, and then I click off. Is that bad? I feel like that's bad. I'm sorry, Missa. Put me in my name at the end and I'll watch all the way to the end. But as soon as I see amylouise.mua, I'm like, hey, that's me. Okay, I can go. Honestly, I could sit and blend eyeshadows for like 12 hours straight if my eyes didn't just get sore. I feel like my clients will just like get bored of me like blending eyeshadow, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm nearly done, I promise. I'm nearly done. I'll be 2 more minutes. Thank you. I can't really take credit for the colour scheme. This kind of look. It was this look and then I kind of went elsewhere. I'm putting key lime right on the inner corner with that yellow. But like I'm doing it with a big fluffy brush so it's not like too, what's that word? So my little boy, he's 8 and he has convinced his entire class and his teachers that I'm famous because he's seen me on TV. He loves YouTube, like absolutely loves it, and he has his own YouTube channel. He don't post videos or anything, but he has it so that he can like follow his little, it's like Minecraft videos, and he's seen me like pop up on there and he's convinced that I'm now a celebrity, and because I've had PR come through from like Instagram and stuff, he is convinced that I'm like the next Kim K. And he constantly is like, Mum, so saw you on YouTube. And now he's got his little friends watching me on YouTube. Okay, so this is my crisp finish and pin drawer. So I've got all of these. I've got Limelight. I've got all the bases too. I've got so many. Yeah, it's so cute, but he's like, my mum's famous. My mum is really famous and she's on TV and you've got to watch her. She's got a YouTube channel. She's amylouise.mua, and like he will like promote for me. It's amazing. Is the cutest thing. Just before like the lockdown kicked in, he came out of school and he was like, Mum, Amelia watches your YouTube channel, and I was like, what? Who's that? He's like, oh yeah, she's a girl in my class. She watches your YouTube. I nearly died. I mean, it's cute as all hell, but how insane is that? Toot toot, Kerry. It's here. You gotta come and find it though. You gotta come and find my house. It's the cutest, isn't it? Yeah, like it just. He's my miracle baby. Like I said, I've got polycystic ovarian syndrome and underactive thyroid, so I was told I'd never have kids, and I never wanted kids, and then when I was told I wouldn't have kids, I kind of looked at my husband and was like, you ain't got a choice, we're having a baby. I was given a 5% chance of ever having kids, and yeah, he's my little miracle baby. I was supposed to go for IVF, and you are close, let me say. I was like, oh my god, you just put my address on the internet. Yeah, I was told I would have a 5% chance of ever having children. I was getting a free round of IVF on the NHS, and I went for a scan because pregnancy tests don't really work on me. I'd been pregnant before and it didn't take, and I had a miscarriage really early on, and I only found out that I was pregnant because of a scan, an ultrasound. Tests just don't come up positive for me, and so I was going for a test to make sure that I wasn't already pregnant with, before I went for my IVF, and on the ultrasound there he was kicking and screaming. He was like right there waiting for me. Yeah, they do one round. Well, for me, I think it depends on the areas. Yeah, it was so strange. I literally went to go for my IVF what's it called? Ultrasound. And he was there on the screen. He was like, you do know you're pregnant, right? I was like, no. So oh, yeah, you're at 13 weeks and a day pregnant. And I was like, okay, cool. Literally, like, it was insane. Oh, Kim, I'm so happy for you. Like, that is insane, isn't it? 6th round. That must have been so hard. Like, I know how hard it was for me, like, and I didn't even actually go through it. 6 rounds. I take my hat off to you. Like, that is, wow. What shape? Do I keep the shape that she's created? Because I kind of want to do a half cut crease. Yeah, that's the thing. I never wanted kids. I never wanted to be married. I never wanted to have kids. It was just not on my radar. I didn't think I would be a good mum. I didn't think I'd be a good wife because I'm very, like, free spirited and stuff. Like, it's just not me. Like, I never thought it'd be me. And, like, obviously I'm a little bit wild. Like, I've got blue hair and tattoos and piercings, and I am free spirited. So I never thought I could, like, settle down and be like a mum and a wife. But as soon as I was told I couldn't, that was it. I was like, right, we're doing this. When Raw Beauty Christie, years and years ago, was first talking about hair infertility, that's actually how I found Raw Beauty Christie, because we was going through it pretty much at the same time. And it was a struggle for me, it was a struggle for her, and it really cemented, like, my love of hair. I've never met her, but I love her because of shared experiences. Hi, Kim. You're not that late. And now I've got cats as well. Like, I love my cats. I might turn this into a teardrop. Oh, I can't do this that way. without completely blocking what you guys can see. Right, I'm turning this into a half cut crease. Kerry, I knew it takes longer to get to my house. You're fooling nobody. Although I do kind of lose all concept of time when I'm doing makeup, I'll be honest. Like it could be tomorrow and I wouldn't know. Where's my brush gone? I wouldn't know. It's so hard to try and do it, innit? Like I can't show you and do it all at the same time. You drive fast? How fast? I bet I can hide faster than you can. You wouldn't even know. I'm like Flash. Trying to think what I can blend out this with in this palette. So I'm going purple to green, which is beautiful, but it's a bit of an effort, isn't it? It's in my hand. I'm not letting go of it just in case. I'm refusing to let go. This is really confusing because like my camera bit's there on my phone. That's mean, Kerry. Yeah, it's such a unique shade, isn't it? It's unreal. Like, it's so beautiful. This is literally the only reason I bought the original. Was it the original? Not the. No, the second Carnival palette with that bright green in it. Oh, I bought it just for that shade. Which is really bad. Like, I didn't need it at all. What was that? Oh my god, Tia, I thought you said I square, and I was like, what? That is literally what I do, right? I'll sit down to start doing my makeup, and I'll just drop my lid. I'll sit down to do my makeup, it'll be like 7 in the morning, and then I'll look up and it's dinner time, and I'm like, how's it got to 12 o'clock already? It's crazy. Oh. It's mental, isn't it? How fast time can go. Like, as soon as you pick up those brushes, it's just instant. I, quite a lot of the time, have to set an alarm on my phone when I'm doing clients, because otherwise I'll spend all day doing one client's makeup and then I'm like, oh wait, I had an appointment an hour ago. So I end up having to set an alarm so that I don't miss like appointments and stuff, because I'm like literally the worst person for it ever. It just happens so easily though. I've just dropped my lid because I clicked on it and I don't know how to unclick it. How do I unclick your name off the screen, Kerry? Like, is there a way? I'm going back in with that pigment because I set it with key lime and my limelight's not that bright anymore. Have I got the green one? I'm going to use this instead. Honestly, if you like pigments, these are matte pigments, but if you like pigments, this set is from Prescription Cosmetics. You get 7 for this camera. The light's really blocking it, but they're amazing. I think it's £35 for a set of 7 pigments, which I don't think is expensive when you think about it. And I'm using like the tiniest amount. I love it. They're insane. Click the comment again. It goes. Now I'm making that one. Tia only likes glitter. I need someone to be able to make Tia saying glitter a ringtone that I can use on my iPhone. Like, it needs to happen, and it needs to be put on like iTunes, because that is like the best thing I've probably heard all 2020, 2021. It's the best thing ever. Teresa is lunch called dinner, there and dinner called tea. Where I am, you've got breakfast, dinner and tea. If you're posh, you say lunch instead of dinner. But yeah. Not in Ireland. I think it's a Yorkshire thing. Breakfast, dinner, tea. Like, that is the way it is. Unless you're really posh, then you'll say lunch instead of dinner. Or if you're at school, school says lunch, which I don't get. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. See, my husband's family are from Somerset. Well, like half of them are from Somerset. And the fact that they say, like, breakfast, lunch, dinner freaks me out. Honestly, like, I'm just like, what? You're neat. Okay, competition. Someone make the best person, I'll put it on the screen instead of Mrs. But until that happens, Mrs. staying on the screen. I don't know. Dinner just does not sound right. It just seems wrong. I might do a liner. get my tray back out. Is it 700? Yeah, 700. Kim, you must be posh. You must be, because it ain't that is the posh way for us here. My phone is going mental. Yeah, Kerry, it's 700. Boom, you're there. What colour liner do I do? I've got white, I've got black, I've got red, silver, purple, green, like a dark green, like this, or I've got this, or I could do limelight again, but that'll blend too much. This maybe, like that's like a really dark purpley blue. My light's right there, it's bugging me. I'm not even gonna try and say that to you. It's just not happening. Purple, do you think? I've got 2 purples, unless I get my Super Beauties out. So I've got the lighter purple, and then I've got the darker purple. What are we going with? Six away from 7,000. What's happened while I've been live? See, I only have a bath. I don't have a shower, but I prefer a shower over a bath. Sofa, not couch. Couch is manky. 700. Yeah. 6 away from 700. What was I on? I was on 694 when I started this live. In the sink. Blue. That's filthy. I'm going in with the darker. I'm going in with this one. I'm going to do like a liner, I think. If I can find a tiny little brush. I think I've got one in here. Oh. Does anybody else separate their brushes by brand? Because like this is just like Morphe brushes. I've got another one of these just of Morphe brushes. Yeah, I want to know what you're washing in the sink, because my brain went instantly dirty. I'm going to use my brow brush. Well, not my brow brush, but a brow brush for the liner. Morphe brushes are amazing, and I feel like they're so underrated for what they are. Like, they're just so good. I got 2 of the James Charles brush collections. I've got 2 of the big ones. I've got 1 of the big ones in my professional kit, and then I've got a big fit set for myself, and then I've got 2 of the smaller ones. Same deal. Like, and then I've got extras. Like, I've got the Jeffree Star JS 13 and 12. I must have about 10 of each. Morphe brushes are amazing. I used to be such a snob and be like, no, it has to be Sigma, but Morphe brushes. Now, I don't like the Morphe brushes that come in the regular sets. The collab sets are amazing, but the Morphe own sets are crap. I've got a few of those. and like they're so harsh. I'm not a fan of those. The other ones are like what's it called, Jessup. I absolutely love those, and I only got those because I miss her. But as soon as I got them, I was like, yes, these are amazing. I've got so many of them, and I've even got them in like in my kit. I've got them. Same, so those are the like I love them. And the M506. I know you said M506, yeah. Those three are literally the best brushes. Oh, I forgot Morphe do P. Louise on their site, don't they? I love my M506. I absolutely love it. Scratchy. I wonder if you've maybe got a dud. Because mine's not scratchy at all, Eve. And I've got a couple of them. I've not got a single scratchy one. The JH33 and 32 were some of my faves too, actually. The Jaclyn Hill ones. It is, isn't it? Like, it's an absolute amazing. I always forget you're in America, Kimberly. And I'm like, oh yeah, she is. Do they not have it anywhere else in America then? Is it just Morphe? I wonder why. You'd think she'd have like a stockist. I've already mentioned my Jeffree Star brush, Kerry. I live for that. And whenever I see somebody else using a JS12 or a JS13, I get really excited as if it's like my own product. Like, you would think that I created the brush. I had absolutely nothing to do with it. But I get so proud. It's like, who was I talking to earlier? About the applicator on the XX Revolution concealer. Oh my god, I got so excited about that applicator. Like, so excited. It is so well designed. I wet my knickers over it a bit, to be honest. E45 used to be my favourite blending brush of all time, and I had so many of them. But then I got Morphe brushes, and the E45 kind of like slowly, I can't even remember the last time I used it. Like, it is unreal how rare it is for me to go to an E45 now. And that used to literally be like the brush. I kind of want to leave that sharp edge between the green and the purple. Is that weird? I think that's a bit weird, but I'm gonna change it. But I do quite like it. I'm gonna add a bit of orange in there, just to lightly blend between the two. You're not really gonna see the orange, but it's gonna blend them. What is everyone doing for the rest of the night? Is this the end of the day for everyone? Because honestly, I'm going to finish this and then I'm just going to wash my face and dive into bed. Yeah, that's it. That's it. My mum always says my husband's so laid back he'll fall to sleep if he's any more laid back. Is yours the same, Kerry? Because it's frustrating. Like, I get so annoyed with him because, like, he just doesn't care about anything. Like, dude, wake up. Right. I used the E42 yesterday and I realised how much I loved it and how much I've been missing the E42. Like, I've missed it so much. Oh. Right, clean up time because I've got so much fallout under my face. Oh god. Where did the blue shimmer come from? I've got blue shimmer on my nose. I don't even think I used any blue. I'm gonna go in with my Huda stick. Absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. Absolutely. Like, if you don't have this stick foundation, you're missing out. Like, I've got oily skin and I love this. I'm gonna go back to my eyes. They're not finished. Not by a long shot, but it'll do for now. I can go back to them. Honestly, that is the best thing. Yeah, this foundation is amazing. Honestly, like, it is so good. Like, I've got oily skin and I did a full wear test with this. Like, obviously I've got a bunch of scarring and everything. This covers it so beautifully and it lasts all day. I didn't even know there was a new anything. I haven't seen anything new from Be Perfect. The last thing I saw was the Jack Josser tan. Was it tan? Yeah. That is the last thing I saw. Strange, usually you see it everywhere, don't you? I didn't even get an email. I usually get an email whenever they're releasing anything. $90. Yeah, Makeup by Tammy. No, I've not seen it. I might have to have a look after it though. Because I do love... well, I love anything really. If there's makeup involved, I'm happy. Huda Tantor. I thought this, because I got light and I thought this was going to be like way lighter. Like, it looks dark, but I thought it was going to be lighter when blended out. It's really not. Don't know, I'll have to have a look because I ain't seen anything about it. I'm not going full coverage just because, like, I'm literally just going to wash this off as soon as I'm done. I am, while I'm doing this, by the way, I've stopped doing weekly foundation Fridays. So I'm going to be doing, like, I help my subscribers with their makeup videos. If anybody's got anything they want to, like, ask, inbox me, like Facebook, Insta, wherever, like even like on the chat, like on WhatsApp or anything, or Telegram, because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start that week after next, so not this week but week after. I've got a few already planned from other people, like on Instagram, that have messaged because I put a thing out saying if you've got any questions, if you want to know like your undertone for your skin, or how to contour your nose, or what's the best red lipstick for your skin tone, that sort of stuff. So I'm going to be doing that. Like, I have kind of stole it from Robert Welsh, I'm going to be honest. Like, I kind of stole the idea from him, but yeah. Have as long as you want. Like, I'm going to do one video a week, probably on a Friday. And it's just going to be like, each week is going to be like one person's question. So, yeah, I'm going to have it as like one person's question, but then I'll be able to, like, explain for others. So, like, when I did the how to do winged eyeliner, if you saw that, I did like a graph on screen showing like different eye shapes and like where to angle your liner and what the best shapes are and stuff for that eye shape. I'm going to kind of do that. That's my plan anyway. I'm dropping everything. How did that go? I lost it. I've done a video on that, Kerry. I did a how to make your lips look bigger without looking like a div video already. I'll send you the link after this. Lou, if it's always too pink or too yellow, chances are you're neutral. Lee, I will do it as soon as I can. I actually forgot, I'll be honest. I forgot. I'll do it though. It was during, I think it was during Vlogmas, Kerry, that I did the lips thing. I might do a more, like, what's the word, like, more detailed version of it though. Oh, you're still here, Missa? I thought you'd disappeared, honestly. I thought you'd left me. I was gonna be ready to come to you. I've dropped 3 lids to different products now. Like, give me a second, because I've got to find it, because I can't put anything away. All the lids are like places. Right, there's one lid. Why do I have a feeling Sophia's gonna be knocking on my door? Like, excuse me, can we film this video? Yeah, I said the same thing, Lou. With my XX Revolution foundation, all the lightest shades were either pink or yellow based. There wasn't really any neutral until you got to, I think it was like 1 point something. So I got, what did I get? 0.7, which, what is this? It's kind of pink. Oh, that light's not, It's kind of a pinkier undertone because I'm neutral, I can get away with both. But yeah, it's a lot of them are either too pink or too yellow, and I seem to go overboard with the yellow or the pink. But neutrals, they get bang on. It's really infuriating. Yeah, you do, Tia. Get on it. What are you doing? Right, where's this lid? Right, I've got 2 lids. Oh my god, that was an effort. Yeah, I don't know why when it comes to foundations they struggle so much with getting the undertone right, especially in like higher end brands. I don't get why they struggle so much. They've got the money to like really look into it, and yet they always kind of let us down. So like I am glad, like I'm really glad that I'm neutral, because back in the day it was only pink or only yellow undertones, and now it seems to have like gone on its head, and now neutral is like the easiest thing to do and grab. I haven't, only because from what I've heard it's a lot more like for drier skin, the CIT. I probably should look into it, but I haven't. I feel like if Missa had an OnlyFans, it'd just be of the cats. Honestly, like, that's it. It's just pictures of bangers and mash. Oh my god, can we all like join up and get Missa like a sausage costume? Like, I would pay for that. I would easily chip in to get that. Like, send her it and she wouldn't even know. Catsuit. Yeah, but that's too sexy. We don't want it to be sexy. We want it to be a sausage. Yeah. Dancing with the cats in a sausage outfit. I mean, she's got enough followers. Maybe we could get her a Masked Singer. I think if we got... Oh my god, Missa, I love that idea. I might come to Scotland with my cat, because I've got a little black kitten too, and we can just dress them as bats together, and we can take them trick-or-treating like they're actual kids. Black moth suit. Yeah, do it. Anybody else obsessed with these? Like, obsessed? Because since I got them, I haven't gone a day without wearing them. Like, I've worn them without other makeup on. Like, that's, you know. I think it depends on the kind of bat, to be honest, Missa. Be a piece of fruit. Like, be a fruit bat. Honestly, right? Where is it? This, absolutely amazing for dry skin. It's really good for oily skin too. Literally any skin, this is amazing for, and it's so cheap. I have, Kerry. I put it on my lips, my eyes, and my cheeks the other day. Honestly, aren't they amazing? I think they're doing bronzers of them too, and I cannot wait. Like, I need the bronzer version of a blush. I don't know what they're going to be called though. Like, I get that it's called Unblesh, but what's the bronzer version? You know? Cheese and mice. Oh, Miss I please be cheese and mice. Oh, that'd be epic. Like, be like a wedge of cheese. I love Hiram. I absolutely love Hiram. And Robert and James Welsh. Although their joint channel is like giving me life at the minute. Like, I can't not. Look, does anybody else have this? Like, I got so excited. This is the XX Revolution concealer. Oh my god, I got so excited over this. Blonzer. Blonzer. That sounds like it's going to be like an insult for a bimbo. What? Why would he call it that? That is like the dumbest name. Like, I thought Blesh was dumb, but Blonzer. No, I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Why would you do that? Can you imagine? Oh, I'm just grabbing my Blonzer. Oh, Blonzer. It sounds like it's like some really derogatory term for a bimbo. Like, worse than being a bimbo. I want them, but I will not call them Blonzer. Crying out loud, that's awful. Can you imagine if all of a sudden it's Mitchell's just joined the laugh? That'd be amazing. That's ridiculous. I haven't watched Releases and Rants yet. I've got 2 to catch up on, I'll be honest. I'm behind on that. Blonzer though, like, what in the hell? That is the worst name. Oh, I'm just grabbing my Blonzer out of my bag to do my makeup. Did you ever get your PR misser? Because you said that he was going to get you it. And then you didn't. And then you mentioned it and he said that he was going to sort it. Like, that's been a while now. Surely if you was going to get it, you'd have got it by now. Still no, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Like, you're running a business, you tell people you're going to send them stuff. You don't. That makes me very skeptical. Misa, that's hilarious. When I was watching that live and you was in the chat, Misa, and it was like, oh yeah, Misa. I'm like, who is he talking about? And then I was like, Misa? Is that you? Punchable face. I've stopped watching the Mondays by Mitchell lives just because I think the looks that he's doing for it are boring as all hell, and all that about him sending it to the winners and then not actually sending it. I think if you're going to tell people you're going to do PR, do PR. If you're setting up a competition for people to enter, take their time to spend 3 hours watching a live and then you do a boring look, pick 10 people first, get everybody excited, and then not actually start sending out PR, it makes me very suspicious. Yeah, I completely understand, Tia. I agree, to be honest. I was trying to flip between Elena and the Mitchell lives, and now I can't trust him. Like, I like his products, but I've lost like the trust in him. And everyone was like, oh, he's gonna be like a money grabber, and then like he's done sales and stuff, and then he put the price up on the palettes. It's like, excuse you, what are you doing? If you're trying to recoup money from doing so many sales, stop doing so many sales. Yeah, I noticed you don't save the lives anymore, and I'm like, well, why are you not saving them? Yeah, as soon as I noticed that he was upping the price of like the palettes and stuff, no, you don't do that. Like, okay, if you're doing a sale, do a sale. But if you think, oh, I'm losing money, don't then put another sale on. You putting a sale on, yeah, you're gonna get more sales, but you're not gonna make up that money. Tall people syndrome. Yeah, I think a lot of people are blowing smoke up his ass. I think that started when he started hanging out with Jeffrey. And it's like, okay, but dude, calm down. You're just a kid from Manchester. Yeah, you're talented, but you're still just a person. You're not anybody. You're not royal. And even, I don't even care about the royals. Do you know what I mean? I think his products are great and I will still buy them, but he's lost my trust in him. And once I've lost my trust in you, you're not going to get it back, unfortunately. I will never understand why people like are obsessed with the royals, and like it always seems to be like Americans and Canadians and Australians that absolutely love the royals, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, they're just people, and like they're really not anything special. What are they really doing for our country? Because they're not running the country like at all. Like, that's the government. The royals aren't doing anything. $16 for shipping for the Mitchell, and you'll have customs on top of that as well, won't you? That's ridiculous. Abolish the monarchy. I agree, Massa. I think it's ridiculous that we still have a monarchy when we've got a government that does everything that the monarchy is supposed to do. No customs. I don't know, Kerry. I really don't. You'll have to convince me on that one. Unfortunately, my love, that like, my mum likes the royals, and I'm like, okay, but why? Like, can you actually give me a reason why? She never can. I have family in Australia, in Adelaide to be precise, and it baffles me that people are so into the royals. Like, nah. Nah, it's a bit much, innit? Beauty Bay blush and highlighters are the best. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Like, oh, I live for... I've got like Anastasia Beverly Hills and everything, and I've dumped them for Beauty Bay. Wasn't Philip just in the hospital? Carrie, you're like the Queen of Hearts. I think a lot, like I was never like a fan of the royals, honestly. Like, I was never a fan of the royals, but when I heard everything that went on with Meghan Markle, this is the highlighter, by the way, that I fixed in that video. Sylvia, I'm using this specifically for you because she said you wanted to see it used after it was fixed. Once I heard about like all the racism and all the issues that they was having with like Meghan Markle, nah. Oh, Beauty Bay is amazing, isn't it? Like £5. But look at that. See, I knew you was. I've used it in a few other videos as well, so I could show you like. But look, like you still get a blinding glow, and I barely use anything. But yeah, it still works exactly how it did before it was ever broken. Thank you, Paula. So this at the minute is the Shrine Drop It. You mix it with conditioner, but I'm not a fan because it doesn't last very long. My hair holds on to colour so amazingly well. This lasts like 3 washes, and I wash my hair like twice a month. It's curly, so it doesn't really get like greasy. My hair's pretty dry. But the ones that I usually use are from Sally's. They're the professional dyes. They're the Weller permanent colour dyes. Do you have any other payment methods, Sylvia? Because that might be down to the Claire rather than the Claire rather than Beauty Bay. Yeah, it's like that is blind. And when I go in, I literally just like tap in twice and then like tap off the excess. Colour hair, I'm not sure, to be honest, Kerry. I have not got a clue. Because I've been like every colour already. So I do prefer like my blues, my purples. Yeah. Thank you, Tia. Yeah, please everyone give this a thumbs up. It really would help me out. Klarna never works for me on Beauty Bay. Never ever worked for me, and I don't understand because I've used Klarna with other sites and it's worked fine, but Beauty Bay will never go through. 3? I don't know why. Have you messaged them? That's bizarre, isn't it? Teal. I could do teal. I like teal. Teal's like one of my favourite colours, so I could definitely do teal. But I've seen like every colour already. So yeah. Like literally every colour. think I did a really dark, like a mossy green, and I absolutely loved that. But I still got green in my hair from that, and I've bleached my hair like 4 or 5 times since I had green. I've had yellow hair and I've had orange hair, and I absolutely love them both. But the upkeep for me for the yellow was a nightmare. Oh, Lou, get your hair dyed like right now. I wonder if you could maybe have it delivered to you and then ship it out to other places. I had white, I didn't last it. Like, I had white hair for like 2 days. Oh, Mister, please do that. Please do that. That is gonna look amazing. Oh, my leg's going dead. That'd look amazing on you, Mister. Right, I need to do my lower lash line. Yeah, that'd look so cool. I'm gonna put Limelight in my waterline. Would you do red at the top or at the bottom, Mister? That's not Limelight. The leader is watching. Queen Sausage. See, red was so easy for me to wear. Red literally lasted forever in my hair. The cult leader. I mean, you basically are a cult leader. Just don't give us Kool-Aid. Then we might be having issues. Red was a bit of a bitch to get out, but staying in, I had absolutely no issues. I never had any issues with bleeding either. And because I've been red a few times, I've done red from cheap brands and expensive brands. I don't know if it's just my hair, but red was so easy for me to deal with. I think the worst bleeder for me was green. Green bled a lot for me. But it was like it was like that. Maybe a bit lighter than that. But yeah, it was really bad. I've done lilac hair, Kerry. I feel like I should have like a folder just like me with different coloured hair. I was contemplating doing my hair black literally like a week ago. My depression had kicked in and I wasn't feeling great, and usually my hair like really helps me like with my depression. I know that's gonna sound so strange, but like my hair is like a big thing because I've had alopecia when I was younger, so my hair is like a big thing for me. And yeah, it just got to me, and I actually ordered and then cancelled my order for a black box dye. So have I got you addicted to PicsArt? Black went to purple and green after 2 washes on you. What dye did you use? That's an odd one. Yeah, I was gonna go like black, but I don't want to have to then like 2 days later bleach my hair because I've decided that I don't want black hair. And also I feel like people know me for having like really bright hair. Like my manager at Burger King, if you don't know, I do work at Burger King as well as makeup. She always says that she never knows who's gonna turn up to my shifts because I look different constantly. Like I'll turn up to work and I'll like have like full glam on and like my big curly hair, like my natural curly hair, or then I'll come to work with like no makeup on and straight hair, and she'll never know who it is. Or I'll like dye my hair, she'll see me and I'll be on like the late shift till like 11 o'clock and I'll have like purple hair, and then I'll come in for my shift the next day and it'll be like pink. And nobody ever knows what I'm doing or where, like what's next for me. But to be honest, I never know what's next for me. I have a box of just hair dyes that I get bored and I'm like, right off, let's go dye my hair. I should not have sent those videos of how to use that. I had bright orange hair and then I had an interview for Burger King, and so I dyed my hair like a really dark brown, and then I went for my interview and the first thing my manager said was, we don't care about what hair colour you have or anything like that, but you gotta come clean and professional because you're working with food. And I'm like, are you kidding me? So for like 3 months I stuck out the brown hair, and it was like the hardest thing. It made my entire family so happy because like none of the like my family are like the most, like in the nicest possible way, like the most average people ever. Like they don't really do, like I was the first to have tattoos. I was the first to have like piercings other than like my ears and my belly button. Everyone else has just got like their lobes, their belly button, no tattoos, and they're all like either blonde or like a light brown hair. And then there's me who has a lot of piercings, a lot of tattoos. I've had like funky coloured hair since I was like 16. So it made my family so excited for me to have like brown hair, and they were like, oh yeah. And like sometimes I'll put a picture up in like a wig and they'll get really excited. I'm like, it's just a wig. So yeah, those 3 months of me having like brown hair made them so happy. As soon as my hair felt like healthy, my hair got bleached. Exactly, literally, as long as you're clean and presentable, like your hair and your makeup should not have any effect on you. It's like same being at school. They say like your makeup can affect you doing your schoolwork. No, it can't. It's on your face. You don't think about it once it's on your face. That's it. That's like the end of it. But yet they seem to have issue with it, and I don't understand it at all. The only person in my entire family that doesn't mind my quirkiness, shall we say, is my grandma, which is the person that I would not think would be into it. She don't care. Like she's like, yeah, that's you. Do you be happy? And I'm like, awesome. Like I appreciate you for that. Because everybody else just has issue, and I just don't understand. Like, dude, it's hair. Like I had alopecia. Like if my hair falls out now, I don't care. Like yeah, it's a big deal for me and I try to look after it. But at the same time, if it falls out, I know it's not going to be the end of the world. Like I can deal with it. pretty easily, to be fair. Like, I've got wigs and I can just bash a wig on. I've shaved my hair so many times. Like, I've had this full side shaved. I've currently at the back got no hair back here because I've got like an undercut. Really don't bother me if I lose my hair, which is something people always kind of like try and throw at me. They're like, your hair's gonna fall out, your hair's gonna fall out. And I'm like, okay, but if it does, so what? I don't understand how people can have an issue. And the people that come up to me in the street, because I'll have people like, I'll be in Tesco's and people will come up to me and they're like, stop me, are always like old people tell me how much they love my hair and my makeup. And it's just like, if you can, like, just before Christmas, it was literally 2 days before Christmas, I was in Tesco's getting like last minute things for Christmas Day, and a little old lady, must have been 80, 85, came up to me, and I thought she was gonna like have a go at me because she looked a bit like she came up to me and she had a hat on, she pulled a hat off, she had bright pink hair, and she was like, I've just got to say how much I appreciate you for your hair, because I used to really look down on people that looked like you, and then I got cancer and I was like fighting for my life. I overcome it, and the first thing I did was I dyed my hair pink. I was like, what? She was just like, oh yeah, like, it's given me a whole new look on life, and it's people like you that don't care what others think that give other people like me something to really think about and can actually like contemplate it later on in life and then have the freedom to do whatever we want. I was like, okay, but you fought cancer, like, I've just done my hair. But yeah, it's wild. It's always like the older people that love my hair and my tattoos. Like, if I'm out and like out and about, it's always like old people that are like, oh my god, I love your tattoos. And I'm like, okay, I thought I was gonna get in trouble. Yeah, like my sister, like, I'm the oldest of four, and they're all just like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, it's just hair. Like, they always seem to have an issue. And it's always like the younger people that have an issue. I'm like, really? It's just hair. It's not the end of the world, is it? Like, really? What is your issue? Like, if it's so bad, then it wouldn't be a possibility. Like, you wouldn't be able to do it. You know? I've not seen the Natasha Denone. I haven't left my house, so I've seen nothing. Undercut. Did you do your undercut yourself, Luke? Because I did. It was in summer. I was bored. I was on TikTok. If you go on TikTok, there's literally a video of me shaving my head. So yeah, I got bored. I don't know where this look is going, but like, it's going. Yeah, I agree, Lou. Like, teenage girls are evil. It's really not that deep, isn't it? Like, it's just hair. Like, if it was a case of, right, Amy, you've got to dye your hair brown or you're gonna lose your job. Okay, I'll dye my hair. Like, I don't want to lose my job. But if it's like, you've got to dye your hair because I don't like it, you can swivel. Like, I'm keeping my hair. And like I said, I've been quite lucky with so far. Like, I started off with red hair and I've never had an issue with having bright coloured hair in any of my jobs. Like, I've worked in so many different places. It feels amazing, doesn't it? Oh my god, an undercut feels amazing. Oh, thank you, Tia. Thank you, Tia. I'll post a picture when I'm done, if I'm ever done. Thank you for coming. What was I saying? Someone remind me. I can't remember. Not all teenagers, Henry, but a lot of teenagers are bloody evil. Especially like, I feel like in like the more rural areas, they seem to be worse. I don't know if that's just me, but like, I feel like in more rural areas, I don't know if it's just because they're bored or what, but they seem to be worse. £5.45. Oof. I'm not missing those days. Are you at least in bed, Lou? So I'm really like smoking this out to my temples. I'm doing a bit of a misser. So I'm using yellow pigment and then the yellow from the palette to just like really like blow it out of it. Because I'm not quite happy with it. I don't know. It didn't go the way I planned, and I kind of just did my own thing, didn't I? But we're getting there. That is really early, isn't it? Not this morning, but yesterday morning, I got up at dinner time. My husband's had a week off, so I got, for the first time in over a year, I got the chance to have like a real lie. Now bear in mind, we was up until 4:30, but I got up at dinner time and it was amazing. But I looked at my phone and it was like 12:02 and I was like, oh. Oh my god, Lou, 5 till no, I can't do that. Like, I do that because I have to, but not willingly. Not willingly at all. I hate it. Well, they should in bed, like, chilling. Oh my gosh. I do not envy you at all. I'm going to go in with... I'm going to do lashes and then I'll put gems on. So if Missa is still here, she can't chow at me. Because I can feel like eyes in my head. Being like, where are the gems? You promised gems. We need gems. You're still here. You're still editing, Missa. What are you editing? Are we going to get like a sneak peek? Well, it's not really sneak peek, but you know. I really appreciate everyone still like being here and like chilling with me. This is my first ever live on my own on here. I've done them on Facebook and stuff, but it's like completely a different game. Thank you, Sylvia. Well, I mentioned to Kerry months ago that I was going to do a live, and I never did. And then it's been a few times I've been like, oh, I might do a live, and then something's popped up, and then earlier on, I think it must have been about 3:30, 4 o'clock, said to Kerry, oh, I might go live later after skating on ice, dancing on ice. And as soon as I said that, Kerry was like, yes, you are. You haven't got a choice. You're doing it. Make your thumbnail. I'm going to post in the groups and tell people that you're doing it. And I was like, okay, well, that's decided then. And then, yeah, she was very, like, determined. That crow eye, Sylvia, I can't believe that he was like, oh yeah, Amy can do this on a live that was planned to only be like an hour and a half. I don't know what time it is now, but that crow eye, I could do it if I had like 12 hours. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. Honestly, it's an amazing foundation, and considering how much scarring and everything that I've got, and the fact that it can cover so well, and at the minute I'm having breakouts because I had sugar. I had a lot of sugar, and it's very obvious on my skin that I've had sugar. It's just like, bitch, what are you doing? I'm having breakouts, and like it's covered, and I didn't use a lot of it. Like, it is well worth it. Kerry is the queen of like peer pressure and telling you that you're gonna do a live. I think like once a week she's like, Amy, you're gonna do a live. Amy, you're gonna do a live. Amy, you're gonna do a live. I'm like, yeah, well, at some point. What do you like about it, Kerry? Because I love it, and you're the only person that I've seen that's not a massive fan. Like, I want to know what's your issue? Because I love it, and I've got oily skin, and you've got dry skin, and generally, stick foundations are better for drier skins because of the formulation. They're more emollient based. So it's a surprise to me that you're not a massive fan. It sticks to your patches. I need to get the newly formulated Huda foundation, but I've got 2 bottles of the old foundation, so I'm kind of putting it off, I'll be honest. You never try to stick from. What skin type have you got, Sylvia? Because skin type and stick foundations are an issue, and people tend to have issues with stick foundations because they don't get the right formulation. The old style stick foundation, like the was it Maybelline or Revlon? I think it was Revlon. Pan stick, I think it was called, was the dream for dry skin. It was thick and heavy, but it was very emollient, so you'd get full coverage, but it'd work with your skin well because it was like oily based. Where this, where is it gone? I don't know where it's gone. It's better for me. Like, I've got oily skin, and it is amazing for me. Normal to dry. I would maybe. NARS Soft Matte is probably my favourite foundation of all time. I can't say I've tried the Bare Minerals one. I might have to try, because I've got the powder Bare Minerals, and I love that. What lip do I do, by the way? Someone tell me. Do I do one of the P. Louise? I've got like the full collection, so if you want to see those, let me know. This is the look so far. NARS Soft Matte is like the epitome. Like, it works for dry skin, it works for oily skin, it's full coverage, it's not too matte. Oh my god, it lasts all day. It is amazing. Nice. What? Unbutton. Night, hun. What movie are you watching? I need to know this before you go. Do you like the what's it called? Long wear Naz Kerry? Oh, thank you, Meg. Unbutton is this. This is Kerry's. It's like an orangey red. The Longest Yet. I have watched that in so long. Oh, I love that film. I'm kind of impressed that she heard me and replied. Kerry, you need it. You need to get the long wear Kerry. I think you like that. Oh, come here and use mine. I'm putting Limelight in a safe if you come round, Kerry. I used to only ever wear like bright, bold, funky colour lips, and then about a year ago, I don't know why, about a year ago, I decided that I didn't like them anymore and got obsessed with nudes. And I pretty much only wear nudes now. And now I'm getting back into my colours. Orange and reds are the best for lips. Well, Kerry, as we discussed earlier, we know why you like oranges and reds, especially orange tone reds, because of your undertone, which we discovered earlier on today. My glasses are just fallen. Are they the ones that don't come off, Sylvia? Red suits you so much, Missa. Do you know what makes me feel like the most glamorous and like really hot is a black lip, and I don't understand why, but a black lip makes me feel like it. I feel like in a black lip I can take over the world. I want those, but they seem to be sold out everywhere, Sylvia. Oh, thank you, Marie. Baby poo looks. Baby poo does look ace on Mrs. Lips. Thank you. It's Unbuttoned by P. Louise Lip. One of the lip bases. This light is proper shining on it, everything. But yeah, I got the full collection. I did a full, well, I've done 2 videos. I did a long version with all these swatched, and then I did a short with all these swatched, like literally like less than a minute. They dry matte within like 60 seconds. They feel like a traditional lipstick, like a bullet lipstick, and they transfer like one, but they look like a matte liquid lip. I think. Right, well, I know I'm going on Beauty Bay as soon as this live's over. Yeah. When you did that really natural, like, caramelly look, Missa, I think it was for a date, you looked epic. Thank you, Teresa. Yeah, I'm not impressed how beautiful Missa is and how little she realizes it. Like, you need to fix that, Missa. Like, you pull faces and you're still stunning, and we're like, I look like a troll today. There's you looking amazing. P. Louise just does something for. I don't know if it's because I know that she's kind of like, they're made for makeup artists, so I know that the quality and the quantity and like how things work better than like cheaper brands. I don't get that feeling from. Like Revolution I used to love, like their foundation, their concealer, their bronzers sometimes are good, their collab products are great, but I still, even like the stuff that I really like, I don't get that the affinity with their products, where as soon as I get a P. Louise product, I instantly fall in love with it, and I know how to use it, and I know that it's going to work no matter what. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if I'm making sense, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, she'll be like, "Oh, look, I like this," and I'm like, "Excuse you, you look like you look amazing." And there's me like with my hair on top of my head, no makeup on, still in my pajamas, looking like an absolute troll. The packaging is a lot on the P. Louise stuff, I must admit. Like, where is it? Like this here. Ooh, I can't even grab it. Ooh, there it is. P. Louise sandwich stages. Why can this not just be in one palette? Instead, I've got to keep it like this. I can't use this in my pro kit because it's not going to fit because it's so bulky. And same with the other palettes, I just can't put them in my pro kit. P. Louise paints are literally like the best product on the market. I've used them for so much. Missa, you know you're gorgeous. Shush. I think if you put a palette in like a bag, you could rob a bank with it. Like, let's be honest, like it's so thick and bulky and heavy. Like, the products are great, but why can't it be in like a carnival palette? Like, less thick and bulky and just like clunky. Like, I feel like if you put if you robbed a bank and used like a P. Louise palette as a weapon, you'd get done for like ABH or something. She's gorgeous and she knows it. Missa, it's Mahoosive. What's Mahoosive? Did I miss something? Yeah, maybe a little bit, to be honest, with because they're smaller palettes. Are they £9 palettes, the Valentine's palettes? I haven't really looked at them, to be honest. I probably should. Is this look done? I'm nearly done. I'm going to do brows. Love Tips palette is huge. It's massive. Like, I'm complaining about sandwich stages, and then the other two that I've got, literally, I'm not even getting them because they're so heavy. They're so heavy. It is ridiculous. But I think she quite likes the fact that they're so big and bulky. Like, she's definitely like a packaging brand, isn't she? Filling in my brows a little bit because I carve them out. I do my Love Honey. Love Honey. That's a very different brand. My Pink Honey. And I do that, and then I carve them out, and then there's like big gaps, and then I just go in with my pencil. Because otherwise, like, I've got no tail. Love Honey. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with Love Honey. Gotta love a bit of Love Honey, especially when you're married or single. In fact, every woman should just have like a membership, an account with Love Honey. Or Bondara. Bondara is good too, just like FYI. Right, I think this is the look. I'll bring you a little bit closer. Ooh. Yeah. Do I have you on Instagram though? Love Honey, honestly, is amazing. If you haven't got it, you're missing out. Yeah, I have to be careful because Love Honey, every time I'm watching TV with my little boy, Love Honey seems to want to come on, and it's always that advert with like spanking the bums, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. It's actually been so much fun. I was so nervous coming live, but it's been so much fun, and I'm actually so happy that I did. You're a trash bag influencer. Misser. Are you ignoring little looks? Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, I think at first I was really nervous, but I got into it. And now it's just like me filming one of my normal videos. Yeah, Kerry, I noticed that. What, like summertime? But you see how expensive they are. Like, I mean, I won't pay that much for a vibrator. Like, that is a lot. Should I be talking about vibrators in my first ever live on my YouTube channel? Yeah, why not? Why not? I'm sure anyone that comes to this channel is okay with a bit of vibrator talk. Well, I'm amylouise.mua on everything. So like Instagram, Facebook. I've got a Facebook page. I've got a private page for my Patreons, but I've only got 2 at the minute. Kimberly, I don't know if you're still here. She is one of them. So I've got that for my Patreon. So yeah, I'm amylouise.mua on everything. I mean, Kerry, you know I've just ordered that mystery box. Who knows what's going to come in it? If I get like lube and vibrators and stuff in there, I'll be happy. What if they watch us live? They're like, oh, okay, we know what she wants. I think as soon as the sausages get together, Teresa, we just know that it's going to get talked to vibrators and sex toys. It's just how we roll, isn't it? I mean, is the banner still Missa with a vibrator? Live review? Maybe not. My Patreon, if you go into the link in the description, if you go into the description, there should be a link in there for my Patreon, Anne-Marie. It's in all my video descriptions. And meat. Yeah, my coffee beans. My patrons are my coffee beans because I am an absolute coffee addict. And yeah, I couldn't think of anything else. And I thought, well, Mrs. Sausages and Elena's hot dogs. So I went with coffee beans. Butcher Sylvia. Am I missing something here? What's the meat? Rude. I hope you told him off, Kim. Well, thank you. It is P. Louise Unbutton. Where did I put it? Unbutton. It's one of, here it is. It's one of the P. Louise lip bases. She fluffy carrots. I thought she was hot dogs. Who's hot dogs? Sylvia's is the meat. Why did I not know this? I am upset that I didn't know that. I didn't know you had a Patreon, Sylvia. Well, I think fluffy carrots. Who's hot dogs? Is nobody hot dogs? I thought someone was hot dogs. Oh, I didn't have gems. Do we still have gems? I cannot wait for Missa and Elena's live tomorrow. I'm fully expecting to be a spanner, Missa. Like, if I'm not, I'm gonna cry. That's what it is, yeah. That's where it's come from. In my head, I'm like, yeah, Elena's hot dogs. You're right, Teresa. See, this is what happens when you kind of skip out a little bit on the chat, which I have done over the past couple of weeks. My mindset's just not being there, honestly. If you remove your makeup before everyone else is finished with that, then I think you should do a forfeit. Oh, thank you, Kerry. Have a nice night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Jesus, Kim, that is very well in advance. Oh, can we pick the look, Sylvia? I want to pick a look for you. I'm gonna stick some gems on. can't get my thing out. Where's my mirror? So what forfeit can we make Missa do if she removes her makeup before the end of the look? Because I feel like that is necessary. I can't make any promises, Sylvia. I might find one with some sort of animal. Maybe not a crow, but something. Something just as despicable as what you tried to get me to do. If anybody don't know what we're talking about, go on to the comment that I put. Oh, I just dropped my gem. I put on the sausages page that I was gonna do a live and suggestions, and Sylvia got a picture of a crow on someone's eye, and I was like, yeah, please do this. Yeah, I think we might have to, Luke. Like, she is absolutely awful for just giving up and then being like, yeah, this will do. It's full face. Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know if Missa was going to do it. I knew Elena would. But Missa likes to try and wiggle her way out of stuff like that. So I didn't know if Missa was actually going to do it or not. She's very good at getting out of what she don't want to do. Is Missa. This gem does not want to stick. Missa. I've just dropped my gem in my lashes. So are you actually going to do the actual look, Missa, or are you going to weasel your way out? Because that is my prediction, is that you're going to weasel your way out. Your hand flaps. Watch that be the next cat's name, hand flaps. And she's got sausage, she's got mash. She's got potato. So if the next one's hand flaps, it wouldn't be a surprise, would it really? Needs some then haggis. You are obsessed. Yeah, you 100% will. You're probably gonna have 4 by Christmas, I think. Because, I mean, you had one, and then how long did you have potato before you got sausage? My little boy is obsessed with them, by the way. Like, he already absolutely dotes on our little black kitten. And then the fact that you've got 2. These, honestly, every day is like, Mum, can I see Mrs. Katz? Mum, can I see Mrs. Katz? So he just sits on my phone scrolling through your Instagram looking for pictures of cats. Even if he's seen those pictures like 10 times, he'll still sit and just scroll through and look at the pictures of them. And any like video or picture you put in the chat that I see, I have to show him. Absolutely loves them. Got potato November 28th. Oh. So that's like 5 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, I'm more of a dog person and then gets 2 cats. I can't look at this. Funny kind of dog person, that, isn't it? Is it bad if I only do gems on one eye? Considering I'm going to take this off as soon as I stop filming. I'll take a picture. Maybe. If not, it'll be a screenshot. I mean, they're not perfect. My little boy is 8. He was 8 in November. And then I've got 2 cats, which are also my babies. One is 2 years old, and then the other is 7 months old, Salem, my little black cat. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've got my fringe, so I can do like a Gabrielle and just like put my fringe over. Nobody will see. I could just do one eye. I feel bad. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to stick my other gems on. Because I know that if I don't, then I'll regret it when it comes to taking a picture. Because I am that annoying person. By the way, if you don't have one of these and you work with gems, you are missing out. It is the best tool, and it was literally like £1 on eBay. It's something I tell Elena to get every time I see her on live, and she's sticking gems on. It's actually a nail art tool, but it's amazing. Stick on. Like, it's so easy. It just picks them up. And the other reason I'm having trouble now is because I'm not waiting for my glue to set. Because I've got the Duo 5-second crap, which I really don't like, but I'm just using it to use it up. Because otherwise it's a waste. And I'm really not really wanting to waste it. Yeah, the wax pencils are good, but this is better because it's pure wax, so you're not getting anything that stops it, and then you can mold this like really easily. It's way better. I've had wax pencils, but this is just so much better. Because the wax pencils are more like a crayon, where this is like actual, like it's malleable, like a lot more malleable. The extra bedazzle time. Well, I figure, because I wasn't expecting Miss Ed to actually come on the live, never mind stick around for this long, that I'd better stick some gems on, otherwise she might never come back. Does anybody else have any like random questions you want to ask while I finish this up? Because, yeah, you might as well. I think that's all of the jazzling that I'm going to do. I was going to put one on my inner corner, but I can't really be bothered. No. Honestly, these sausage evenings make such a difference. Like I said, last week my depression had like kicked in, and the week before it was, I wasn't feeling great, and I got a playlist on my phone of just sausage videos, and I must have watched about 20 hours of sausage videos, and I didn't comment, I just sat with my face glued to the phone. And I don't know, I think because I'm watching people that I know, like I don't really know them, it really has helped a lot. And like filming has helped me a lot. Like I didn't think filming YouTube videos would help my mental health, but it has. Oh, I didn't know about that on Wednesday. I will definitely be there on Wednesday and tomorrow for Mrs. Yeah, I think because we all have this really good connection, like with the chat and everything, and like we've got like offshoot chats and stuff, we've all become like this really good close knit family almost. Like we're not in each other's pockets, but we can still call each other friends, and that I think because you know them, it's not just like a stranger behind the screen. It makes such a difference. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Well, I've took tonight, so Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday is not a bad go with it, really, have you? Yeah, you have us all there. Like, there's so many of us, and you know that no matter what, you've got someone to talk to at all hours of the day. And I think that is a massive thing for all of us. Tia is Friday. Tia, you still here? You on Friday? Yeah, I think especially with lockdown, I think that's what got me recently is the whole lockdown thing. The first lockdown didn't get me so much. Like I didn't take it so seriously, and I just took it as like my son wasn't doing homeschooling because it was through the summer, so it was mainly like setting my garden, sunbathing, having fun with my little boy. But this time around, it really got to me. Like it slowly just like started creeping in on me, and yeah, the lockdown's been, I think lockdown's been a trigger for a lot of people, to be honest. I think everyone's struggling with it, whether you've got anxiety and depression or not. Lockdown's definitely had an effect on everyone. Lou, that's awful. Honestly, it's a little bit. I'm the same. Like I started my channel. Like I had a channel years ago. I got monetized. I loved it. And then in a massive like, just like a massive feel sorry pity party depression fit, I guess, I deleted everything. Like everything. I just deleted it all. And then about 2 years ago, I started it again, but I had no subscribers and I didn't really have people supporting me, and so I just gave up on it. And then last lockdown, so about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I think it was, I started uploading on my channel, and honestly, it's done so much for me. Like just knowing that like I can get up, I can film, a video, and then I can spend the day with my son doing his schoolwork. I can spend the evening editing, making my thumbnail and uploading, and then when it's uploaded and it's live and I've got people coming in, supporting me, talking, putting comments in, liking it, subscribing, it has done so much for me. Like, it's wild. Like, I didn't think it'd be so good for my mental health as what it has been. For us, Kim, it's been like a year pretty much solid of just being on lockdown. Like, even when we weren't technically on lockdown, we was pretty much still in lockdown. So for most of us, we've not seen anybody. We're sat at home, working from home, doing homeschooling, not seeing friends, not seeing family. Like, the only people that I really see now are people online. So like when I'm watching people's YouTube videos doing their lives, of like the delivery person, like when I get like packages delivered. I've become really good friends with my Hermes delivery driver. She subscribes to my YouTube channel. She's followed me on Instagram. She was sat in the living room last week with her dog. Like, it's so silly. Like, we was on opposite sides of the living room. We're like, I don't even know your name, but I've seen you like twice a week for the past 6 months. I even gave her some tea, like actual like food. I cooked for her. So yeah, like, it's weird, but like this, like, online has done so much for us all. Yeah, I think all of us were just like all open. Like, if anybody needs to talk to anybody, we all know that there's somebody there, even if it's privately or in like the main chat or anything like that. We're all there for each other, which I think is amazing. And Missa, you've done a really good job of like creating that little like bubble for us all. Like, it's rare that you get a group like the Sexy Sausages, and we are Sexy Sausages. Yeah, I'm a pretty social person, Lou, and yeah, it has been hard, but I think it's more because everything's changed. Like, everything has changed, that we're all like kind of don't know what to do with ourselves. It's not like one thing like here, one thing here. It's everything. Like, our entire lives have changed, haven't it? And nobody saw it coming. Right, I think this is the end of the live, unless y'all want to keep on and keep chatting, but it's been 2 hours and 35 minutes. So I said it was going to be an hour and a half to carry. Well, she was like, oh, are you going to be long like Elena? I was like, no, she does like 3 hours. Mine's only going to be half of that. And yeah, I'm not far off the 3 hour mark, am I? And 10 people are still here. That is amazing. I'm so, so grateful to you all for coming, joining, chatting, hanging out, having a bit of fun with me. Like, it does mean a lot. Like, I said to Kerry, I didn't think anybody was going to be here. Bless you. Like, have a nice night, wash your hair, get to bed, and have a good day at work. Thank you, Anne-Marie, and you are welcome, everyone. I really appreciate you all coming and joining. It was fun, Sylvia. Definitely going to do another one. And I don't have to be scared next time. Thank you. I will see you all. Well, I've got a video tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. Thank you, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.